Good afternoon to all of our Fantastic Sam's guests. My name is Scott Brown. I'm the owner of the company, and I'm coming to you today to demonstrate our new booking system associated with doing business in our salons to make it easier for our guests. We want to thank each and every one of you for your continued patronage and support of our business. As most of you know, we are a family-owned business, and we are excited to be part of our community and to be able to provide excellence in care in all of our salons. So without further ado, let me go ahead and start showing you our new booking system. So in this case, I'm starting from our website. You'll be able to book right directly from the booking site as well, but I'm just starting here at the website. And while we're here at the website, I'll just mention a couple things. One would be that this is where you can also do a referral. So if you wanted to refer somebody in our salons, you can just come here and refer them right here. And then this will send your guest a 25% off voucher, and it would qualify you to receive 200 bonus points, which is a $10 value when you come into the salon, or pardon me, when they come into the salon and do business, you'll automatically be rewarded a 200 point bonus. So our website is pretty user-friendly. I'm not going to go through it right now. I was just going to point out a couple of things associated with that. This also talks about our rewards program. So it just reminds you of what we have available for our rewards and yada, yada, yada. So when you go to book, you would just come up here to book online or gift cards. We got a gift card promotion coming up. And this is where you're going to see our new beautiful landing page, which has got all of our salons on here, as well as the information for booking, for check-in, gift cards, login, and sign up. Because you can check in or you can book an appointment. So if you want to check in right away, you could. The first thing I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to go ahead and show you the sign-up screen. So this is the sign-up screen here. And this is where you'll be able to put your information. This just happens to be one of my emails, but I'm already signed up. But nonetheless, this is where you would sign up. When you sign up, if you haven't already done so, please put in your birthday month as well, because we have a birthday club, where you get, I believe it's 50% off your haircut in your birthday month. So you could take advantage of that as well. So all of this information also is not sold, so we don't sell any of your information. So this is where you would sign up. Now I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I'm going to log in actually under my son, Adam, because he's got more history than I have. And that way I can show you some of the things in the booking site. See if I can get in okay. Sure did. So from here you can see now that this has got information here. So if I push on AB for Adam, so this is first the account setting. Here you can actually load a picture of yourself if you want. We would love to have that because it reminds us of you as well. And also it gives us an idea of how to, sort of envision you with certain types of hairstyles. But this is where you could change any information you wanted to at any point in time. You'll see here it's very simple, all the things that are in there. In addition, you can, this is where you can have cards on file. You can add a new card here as well. So we soon will be having checkout by app, where you'll be able to check out without even going to the front desk. It will require a stored card. Now, what's important about our storage system is that we use a token system. So what that means is there's no opportunity for your card to be breached whatsoever, because from the start point until now, we use a system that actually just codes that card with a number that's not even associated with your Visa card. So there's no likelihood whatsoever that anybody could do that. So you could add your card here if you wanted to. This is just a security settings where if you wanted to change your password or something of that nature. The next thing you'll see is you'll see a history, and in the history, this is where you can see the services that you've gotten in the past, any retail purchase that you've got in the past, things of that nature would be showing in here. It will also break out your services that you got done. Adam, of course, is not getting highlights, but he does do a lot of work with this while he's training, so that's why I wanted to use his. This is where you can see your gift cards. So if you knew what gift cards that you had available, you could look here, and if it tells you how much you have on the card, and so on and so forth. And then retail will specifically show what retail that you've purchased in the past. So that way, if you're wondering, what product was that I needed, it would remind you of that. And it also would show you sales. So for example, here, this is where we had a 15% off cheese. So it just would show that you got a price point there at that point in time. The next thing you can see here is upcoming visits. And of course, there is none at the moment, but you could always check in if you wanted to. Favorites is where you would mark, and I'll show you that when we get to booking, but you can mark favorites so they go in here for you. This is where you have gift cards all by themselves. You can purchase a gift card by clicking right there if you wanted to. This is loyalty. So loyalty is where you are able to see your points. So I think in this case, because we have a new booking system, it may not show you how you earn those points at this point in time. We could certainly print that out for you if you ever wanted to, but at the end of the day, this is where it shows your points and things of that nature. It would, let me see here. There's different types of, drop downs here. Once all those history starts coming in here, it'll make a little more sense. But at the end of the day, you really just want to know what your points are. Currently, we offer $10 off when you use 200 points. I believe $5 off when you use 125 points and $3 off when you use 80 points. And we have promotions sometimes which will allow you to trade points for a service or a product. Then this is where there are reviews. Currently, he doesn't have any review, but if I wanted to, I could go to review now. And at that point in time, I could go ahead and pick a stylist if I wanted to. For example, Haley, I could go ahead and pick Haley. And then I could go ahead and do a star review and what have you. And also I can upload pictures, by the way. So you can upload pictures of your service if you want to show Haley how much you appreciated that. So this is a great tool and very robust way of doing business with us. So anytime you want to go back to the booking screen, you just click on the Fantastic Sam's Cut and Color. And at this point in time, it's going to really be pretty simple. So let's say that you are in Fort Myers and you frequent perhaps the Cypress Lake, the 6 Mile, or the San Carlos location, which is Grand Bay. So you can actually start over here by just saying, okay, I want to just check in. So I want to get a service. So I can scroll down here and I'm going to, obviously I think I'm going to go ahead and select the haircut for a gentleman. And you can see right away on this side, it starts populating times that are available. So that way, if you were thinking, well, where am I? I'm traveling around. Maybe I'm going over to Bell Tower, or I'm going to the mall, or whatever. This would give you an opportunity to know who had what available when. So that way, if you wanted to go to one of the other salons, you could easily do so. And at that point in time, you would just go ahead. Let's just say we're going to go to Cypress Lake at 5 o'clock. So I can just go ahead and click that. It's going to ask if there's any. Sometimes we have promotions. It's going to recommend services that might accompany your haircut. For example, for the gentleman, we do a neck detail where we use our new free to remove the hair off the neck, which lasts a nice 6 or 8 weeks. So it keeps your neck sort of baby smooth during that time. But if I didn't want any of these, I can just go ahead and skip and go to the next one. And then what it's doing, it's telling me who's available. And then these here are telling me providers that are unavailable. And if you want to know when they are available, you would just go ahead and click on that stylist, and then it's going to show you what days they have available. So for example, she's coming back on Tuesday, and voila, there's all sorts of times available for you on Tuesday. So that's a really simple way to book. And really, that's kind of the extent of it. I can go to the check-in if I want, or why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and go back to the beginning? So that's like a reset. So yes, I'm sure I want to get out of there. So let's just do something a little different. Let's say that we, let's go ahead and get rid of that. And what we'll do is we'll say, you know what, we know we want to go to Ron's Salon, let's say over at 6 Mile. So at this point in time, we'll go over there. And now that we can go ahead and go down and we can find a gentleman's haircut. And we can say, no, we don't want it for today. We're looking for tomorrow. And I'd like to come in maybe around 10:30. And then from there, it's going to ask me, do I want any other services? So I don't. And so it's saying, hey, okay, well, Jesse or Jess and Missy are available. Or what's really nice is that also you can just use the first available. So let's say that you're not really too concerned about who does your hair. We have professionals in all of our salons. We do not have amateurs in our salons. So at that point in time, you can just select first available and book now. And that's as difficult as it gets. If you're booking for somebody else, you can click right there. And let's say I'm booking for my son, Hunter Brown, that I can go ahead and put there, and it'll put his name in instead of my name in. I can add a guest. So let's say I'm getting a haircut and I want to bring my son with me. Then I can go ahead and do the same thing. I can go ahead and go to guest 1, select a service. And once I do that, let's say it's a blowout. And I want Jess to do it, let's say. Then at this point in time, it asks for the first and last name. I put that in. And once I put that in, Hunter Brown, that's my son, and then book now. And once we book now, then it's going to book the service right away. So that is really as difficult as it gets. I would say that the thing to remember would be to first go ahead and sign in. Makes it a lot easier. Make sure that you keep track of your password so you don't have to continue to say, I forgot my password, because you know what causes all the problems then. And this, of course, is where I can go favorite. So if 6 Mile is my favorite, I can go ahead and select that favorite right there. So you're going to see these little hearts all over the place. So if your favorite service is like let's say that your favorite service is a complete package. So this is, of course, for check-in only, but it'll actually allow me to select that as a favorite as well. When I start to, I don't want to do it today. Let's just do it for Monday to make it a little more sensible. So I can go ahead and book the appointment. And at that point in time, I can add on any services that I would like. Let's say that I want a eyebrow shaping, so I can go ahead and select that. Go to continue. Then it's going to ask me, do I need my lip or my chin done? Well, let's say, yep, I need my chin done. So I go here, and I'm going to go ahead and go to first available. And at that point in time, I can book, and it'll all populate for me just the way I want it to be populated. And it'll let me know that I'm all done. So when I click book now, then it's going to go ahead and finish up. I can add it to my calendar if I want. So I can go here and put it in my Outlook calendar or my Google or my Apple calendar if I want to. This is where it tells you all the information. What we ask is that you try to arrive 5 minutes prior. If you're checking in, we let you know that it's not an appointment, it's a check-in, and you would need to check in at the kiosk when you get to the salon. But typically, we're going to be pretty much Johnny on the spot. So that's the end of it, and I really appreciate your time and effort today, and I know this is a long video. I hope I wasn't too long-winded. Thank you very much, and have a great day.